Yeah.
I like that, like, what do you call it? B-roll footage, like just extra stuff. So I always just record, have that 30 seconds of whatever, and when I end it, have that
Yes.
little extra 30 seconds of whatever, because I like that extra stuff. Because for me, I like that unscripted stuff. I like the stuff that's just whatever. So it always can show I'm not just doing it in front of a camera. This is actually me all the time. So yeah, but all right. And I'm gonna invest in one of those.
I think it's called a. Oh, I should know. I knew this. I forget. Not a slate.
I'm gonna invest
I
in
think
it.
it's a slate.
Just for us. Action. What's going on? Joshua Finley here, and I'm here to talk about inspiration, motivation, fitness, and the things that inspired me, motivated me to push me to my fitness goals. To get into it, a little bit of background. In 2012, I was 25 years old and I weighed at my heaviest that I can remember weighing 225. I may have been more because there was definitely a time when I actually didn't even step on a scale. And because I guess I didn't really want to know, I kind of based it off of how my clothes fit me. I remember getting up to a size 40 waist, and I went from a 32 to a size 40 in 5 or 6 years, and that scared me and I hated it. So I definitely had to find that place in here and made a decision. And what I would tell people is I woke up one morning and I turned on that healthy switch. I said to myself that this is the day that I'm going to change my life. And if I could remember the exact date, it was in and around July 15th, 2012. It was the middle of July, and I remember telling myself, as of today, I'm going to change my life, and I'm going to cut out every bad habit, every bad, thing that I'm eating, all the drinking that I'm doing, all the lack of sleep, the lack of inactivity. I'm going to make sure that I make the decision to change my life moving forward for the rest of my life. And I started to find things that would inspire me, and I started to listen to motivational speaking. I started to watch motivational videos. I would go on YouTube and type in, I would follow and watch fitness channels and trainers, or food advice, meal prep YouTube channels, and I would just watch and I would study and I would just read, and I would go on magazines and I would spend 30 minutes a day. I remembered a friend of mine said, spend 30 minutes a day every day and just educate yourself on health and fitness, and then apply it. So I remembered at that time, coming from no experience, never athletic, never knew how to cook, never knew how to meal prep, never grocery shopped, never was in a gym. I actually had no muscle. I was always just, in my mind, just an average guy, and then I gained a lot of weight, and now I wanted it off. So I had to surround myself with like-minded people. Not to say that I was, around negative people, but I had to make sure that my circle of influence, in a sense, had to change. I had to definitely, be around men and women that were in the gym, be around men and women that woke up every day and wanted to, make sure that, we're working out, that we're eating healthy, that we're drinking water, and that we're not drinking 6 beers a day, and we're not eating a bag of chips and sitting on the couch and watching, reruns of Fresh Prince. Because that's what I used to do. I used to watch Fresh Prince, drink a 6-pack of beer, eat a bag of Cheetos to the face, get up, go to McDonald's, get 2 quarter pounders with cheese, come back home, and repeat the same process in 4 hours. And that was every day at one point. And I remember just, surrounding myself, which was the biggest thing, with the right people, the people that would push me and we would motivate each other. We kind of set like a every day at 10 a.m. we're going to meet at the field, or every day at 10 a.m. we're going to meet at the gym. Every Sunday, 10 a.m. we're going to be, we would go to the gym and I'd play basketball and I would just run and do cardio. But I had an amazing support, not say team, but we became a team. It was guys that I didn't grow up with, guys that I never knew personally, but we became a team. We became a support system. We were texting each other. We were, we all came from different walks, different paths, but we all had the same goals, in a sense, was to be, make the rest of our lives the best of our lives. And I remember just hearing quotes, and I would write these quotes down and I would read them over and over and over, and I would watch motivational speakers over and over, and I would feed my mind. There was definitely a time when I stopped listening to music. I just bought audiobooks. I went to Chapters, Indigo, and all I was doing was listening to audiobooks, and I was feeding my mind, because I believe that your eyes and ears are the windows to your soul, which is something that my mother used to tell me. My father, growing up, they used to always install that to me in my mind, in my life. They would always tell me that what you listen to and what you watch, it's the windows to your soul and what you think you can become. So I remembered picturing this body that I wanted. I wanted to be ripped, shredded, 6-pack abs, and this is when I was 220 pounds, and have never been ripped and shredded with 6-pack abs. But I would envision it, because guys would tell me, if you want this body, you have to think it first. You have to see it in your mind, and once you see it, you will achieve it. You have to believe it. And that may sound like magic, but not to say I believe in magic. I believe in your mind is very powerful, and whatever the mind does, your body will follow. So if I tell myself I'm gonna gain a lot of weight and sit and drink beer every day, I'm definitely going to gain a lot of weight because I'm sitting and drinking beer every day. But if I tell myself that every day I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to listen to motivational speaking or uplifting music, or read something inspiring, a quote, a chapter a day, 10 pages a day, whatever you have the time for, or sit and meditate. You got to just do it every day. You got to make it a habit. And I truly believe in that, and it definitely kept me motivated. It kept me inspired. It kept me going. And to this day, it is like I eat, live, and breathe, greatness, in a sense that, not to say I'm the greatest or I'm the best that ever did it, but I believe I'm always working towards greatness. I've become humbled in a sense of I would never let my transformation or my story get to my head, because at the end of the day, I always believe that, never take it for granted, in a sense of I can stop today and never work out ever again and go, fall back into the lifestyle that I was living, the drinking, the eating, the lack of sleep, and I can easily go back to that 225 pounds that I used to be. So I believe that it's a lifetime of maintenance. It's not get fit and then stop. It's not get fit and healthy and go back to your ways and just magic is going to keep the weight off. You have to continually believe in yourself, and even now I still surround myself with great people in every walks, whether it's business, fitness, fashion, health, the movies that I watch, the music that I listen to, the things that I watch on the computer. I make sure that I'm always watching positivity. Yes, I like to have that laughter and playful times, but I do believe in hard work. I do believe in the hard work will always pay off in any form of your life, because the fitness has definitely changed my life and has made me a way stronger person. I feel I walk with confidence now, but never cocky, and I always like to tell people, don't ever let things get to your head, because it can be taken away from you like that in the blink of your eye, in anything. And health is definitely wealth. And I believe in making the rest of your life the best of your life. So every day wake up and tell yourself you're great. Every day wake up and tell yourself you can do it. Every morning wake up and tell yourself it is possible. tell a friend it's possible. Tell someone you love them. You know, tell someone you haven't spoken to in a while that you miss them, or you know, catch up with your friends and family, because these things are always important. And always try to encourage other people. Always try to help someone, because helping someone will help yourself in any form, whether it's, you know, mentally, physically, spiritually. Yeah, so again, Joshua Finley here. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, joshua.finley, and you can like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and hopefully it has inspired you, it has touched you. And yeah, let's keep the vibes going, let's keep the good times rolling, and your health is the most important thing that you can have, and you should be very thankful that you are living it and breathing it, and always try to live a legacy. Signing out. Peace. I mean, you know.
Sounds good. ¿Sabes?
Yeah, I added a little outro because I was trying to get the YouTube vibe going. Like, comment, subscribe, da 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 da. But I knew when I was at 10 minutes, so I just threw that in there, because hopefully we can use this for my B-roll footage, or when I buy you a hard drive. How much are those?
Depends. Ranges from like $100 and up.
Okay, so I'll get you one, because we're going to need a Joshua Finley one, because
Yeah, you're already taking up a lot of my
I'm going to
space.
keep doing this every week. Give me a topic, let me talk about it.